everybody, and welcome to Miss K Going Postal. I'm Miss K, baby. So, I wanted to come and have a conversation. No, not a conversation. Fuck all that. I want to rant. There's just so much shit going on lately, and it's like, you just can't seem to verbalize the frustration that you have. So, I want to sit here, I'm going to rant a little bit. And hey, if you guys agree with my rant, drop it in the comments. Let me know what's going on, how you feel about the situation. So, let me tell you a story. So the other day, Monday, I was standing on the platform because I work on the platform. And I was standing there around 8:30. And Monday's always technically kind of a busy day. It's the beginning of the fucking week. So you're standing there and I'm waiting and I'm looking. And I noticed as I look from one side of the dock to the other, where the fuck is the mail? It's almost 8:30. Why it looks so empty out here? Well, maybe the truck's running late. Where I live, it rains a lot. So sometimes when it does rain, the trucks are late. I get late, wet mail, blah, yada, yada. So I was just going, but it didn't really rain that day. And the trucks weren't late. All the trucks were pretty much coming in on time. And I'm going, well, where's my letter mail? Where is the priority mail? Where's the first class spurs? Like, where the fuck is the mail? Now, I don't know, y'all. I don't really subscribe to conspiracy theories and shit like some other people, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. Lately, it's just been weird. Like, maybe where you are, maybe you're still getting an abundance of mail. But for me, I don't see it. It's like, are they sending it somewhere? Are aliens coming to get the mail and probing it? I don't know where the fuck the mail is going. Even if I walk inside the building and I walk around, if I go to automation where the clerks work and they run schemes and they use the DB machines to run the mail, where's the mail? Don't see it. If I go walk to the bundle sorter where we process our priority mail, even the packages are light. Where the fuck is the mail? Like, I know it just can't be me, y'all. Even when the trucks come in, they're not even 50% full. They're like, I don't know, like it looked like a bucket and 4 GPCs and 2 goddamn cages coming from a station. Now, I understand that letter mail is not as popular as it used to be, and it's gone down a lot. But you would think we would still have a lot of package mail. And the drivers would know more than anybody because they're going to the stations or they're going to different locations to pick up the mail. So I asked the driver, hey, are y'all sending the mail somewhere? Is somebody coming before you from someplace else and picking up the mail? Because I don't see the fucking mail. And you know what they tell me? When I get there, this is what's here. And I bring it directly here. There is no shortcut. There's no stop along the way. There's nobody else coming to get it. This is what it is. But where on earth is the mail? I don't see it. Monday through Friday, I don't see the volume of mail that I used to see. Even from last year. Last year, it was kind of light, but it was not like it is now. And the year before that, and the year before that, it was way heavier. I don't understand for the life of me where the mail is disappearing to. Now, you have some people who say that there are other delivery companies that are coming to pick up mail before we come get it. Supposedly there is, some private companies allegedly that the Joy has hired to come and run mail to these new super hubs and spokes that are already open. I don't know how true that is. I've spoken to drivers and people at stations and they're saying that's not the case. But that could be in my area. That may not be so in another area depending on where you live. But even if that was the case, we would still see a little bit more mail, especially coming from your local stations. And in a lot of cases, the mail is light. There is like no mail. How on earth am I standing on the platform on a Monday night and my dock is done? That's not the case. Should be still mail I should be pushing or pulling or being unloaded, but all the trucks are in and there is no fucking mail. Like, somebody, bruh, tell me where the mail is. Like, Is it a tornado that came and then the mail gets sucked up in a tornado and it's gone to like the fifth dimension? Because I don't fucking know where the mail is. Now, if you're at a location and you're still getting a very high volume of letter mail and packages, hey, more power to you. But where I am and most of the surrounding stations, there is no mail. Now, in some cases, they will send mail to other locations. So if you're at a particular plant and there's a bigger plant that's not too far from you, they will send a percentage of that mail to that plant to go ahead and process. That's a given. That always happens. But even when that's the case, it's usually 5 or 10% of the mail, not no more than 20% of the mail from one particular plant going to another plant to be processed. You would still see a good volume, a good amount of mail coming into your facility waiting to be processed. I don't. I don't see shit. I see tumbleweeds, like tumbleweeds rolling through and jackrabbits running across because I don't see shit. Iguanas coming in. Now you know why I said iguanas. Iguanas are coming in and they just like, hey, what y'all doing? Ain't no mail in this bitch. I ain't got nothing that you want. I do not know for the life of me where the fuck is the damn mail. No one can seem to explain it. As management, these fuckers don't know. You ask the drivers tell you this is what we're picking up. This is what's there when we go to the stations. This is what's there when we go to the business or the contractor. This is what we're picking up. So if they're picking it up, then where's the rest of it? You've had a significant downturn of parcels, letters, spurs, priority within the last year. Not like a couple of months. Since almost the ending of last year to right now, and we're already heading into the summer. Where is it? Where is it? Ever since DeJoy has come out with his 10-year plan and doing these changes and closing stations and incorporating stations into plants and doing super hubs and mega hubs and whatever, mail has been vanishing like a magic trick, motherfucker. Vanishing. And no one from the top on down to the fucking iguanas can tell me where is the mail. Now, that's just my experience. Maybe for you guys, wherever you are, maybe you don't have this experience. Maybe you're inundated with mail and you got overtime galore. You about to pass out, child, because you're so tired you can't even spend your check. Maybe not where I'm at. And not for a lot of other people, across the postal nation. For a lot of people, we're looking at the same shit every day. We're looking at why there is no mail, why there is no volume. It's one thing to say you don't have overtime because it's slow. It's another to don't have overtime because you don't see any mail. Slow and no are two different damn things. They don't mean the same thing. So is it because some places are getting more automation, more, robotic help to come in and work, so you're sending mail that way? Or they're helping out more with the mail, so you don't need to have the physical processing of mail anymore? Or you just need a little bit of it? Because where I work, baby, ain't no robots there. We the fucking robots. And what they call automation, baby, that shit held on with a rubber band and some bubble gum. Real talk. Is that bad? So where the fuck is the damn mail? Child, I don't even look. It's just getting to the point that every day that I go to work, something new is coming along. Some new shit is happening, and we can't seem to catch up with what's going on. Because, of course, no one is telling you what's going on. Just like no one is telling the majority of people about the conversions of plants. You heard what I said. And for some of y'all who already had your plant converted or have been told about it, you already know. I even heard the other day that they're talking about converting our plant because we're soon going to be getting rid of outgoing, which means we will only do local mail. So for some of you guys, if you're in DC, which means you're a network distribution center, or you're a PDC, which is a processing distribution center, some people will be losing their NDC, but they will actually become an RDPC. And an RDPC is a regional distribution processing center. Now, if you are a PDNC and you're getting where you're outgoing, then you don't even need to be a PDNC anymore because you're not processing and distributing. You're going to be just local, which will be called LDC, Local Distribution Center. So all these things are happening and people are changing what's happening at your particular plant. You're no longer either going to be regional or network, and you'll be local or you'll be regional. But where is the mail? It's going somewhere. And nobody can tell us, is it going to an RDPC? Is it going to an LDC? Is it going to PDNC? Where's it going? Because it ain't coming to, I see, because I don't see it. You know, I just thought about it the other day. Just had to share my story about how just there was no mail. I didn't see anything. I don't see anything coming off the trucks. I don't see anything being pushed, pulled, nothing. I do see that there's mail to be processed, but not enough people to process it because you're cutting fucking hours. You're sending our MHAs home early. You're not giving them 40 hours a week, barely giving them 32. You're sending home the PSCs early. They barely working 30, 32 hours. So when the mail comes in, then there's nobody to process it. Nobody. And you giving regulars overtime, but you're not giving no good ass overtime. You're giving 2 hours. What the fuck you gonna do with 2 hours? Look at it. Because you know some of y'all be milking that motherfucker 2 hours and don't do shit. And the mail still don't get done. So you have mail, but you don't have people to process it. But then in the totality of everything, there's still not enough mail coming into the building because it's missing. You get it? It's like a vicious little dirty cycle what's going on right now. I just want to peep y'all on game. Keep your eyes open, because child, my eyes been open since last year. And trust me, they being held open like this because the shit that's going on is blowing my fucking mind. And it should be blowing yours too. But hey, drop your information in the comments. If it's happening to you, if it's not happening to you, if you're seeing it, other people seeing it, let us postal freaks, let all your postal freaks know what's going on, because we all need to be informed, because this shit is real right now. There is no turning around. There is no fucking half stepping. This shit is where it is right now because of things that have happened in the past. And people who thought there was going to be no change, baby, it's like a baby pamper full of shit. It's time to get changed, and it's getting changed. And we just standing around watching the fucking show, and no one's telling you what time to start. Right? Right. Well, just wanted to holler at y'all postal freaks. I'm tired. I've had enough. Hope you like my shirt. So always remember, my postal freaks, love and light. Peace.